Allegedly.
Today, before I die of old age.
I don't know about that one, Chief. It might take a while. Alright, green team for this game here on Loop. Gonna be Rain, and they're gonna be running a Vermont, Incomparable, Des Moines, Moscow Gearing, Yu Yang, and Double Ragnar. One of you want to go over the red team?
Yeah, we have for WND, Ohio St. Vincent, Double Des Moines, Stalingrad, Gearing, Double Grozhevoy, and Wagner.
Double Grozovoy.
That's an interesting choice, though, Double Grozha.
Yeah, Derek is
So-
not banned, so not
No,
quite
but-
sure about that one.
Leber is banned, and Grozovoy has a nice little chunk of speed to it. So it might be like, they might be going with that. Realize I have
Grozhevoy
parts of
isn't
my UI.
that fast, though.
It's fast enough for most means, though. Like, you're still gonna beat, like, Gearings and that to any position. Yeah, Youngs as well.
Hang on, I have graphic settings to fix. Go.
Did he?
I'm getting some lovely FPS stuff. We've got to change things. Alright, it's whatever. Alright, so, let's have a look at some builds. Oh, right, we have, like, the new radar ranges. And they look... That's a lot of radars. That's a lot of radars, actually.
There's a lot of radars, though.
That's... Okay, so that's a radar Yu Yang.
Yeah.
Along with 2 radar Ragnars, and then a Moscow that has radar, and then a Des Moines that has radar, and another Des Moines that has radar. That's a lot of radars. A lot of them.
It looks like Rain got a bit shafted by spawns, though. Look at their Ragnars. They're both having to cross the spawn location to join the Young.
Yeah, so they clearly aren't aware of the secret tech that PTA players have been talking about with me recently, where you just have everybody log into the training room log into the game in a certain order so you get the right spawns. What is this madness? That's a leg mod Grozovoy, by the way. He's gonna be going full gunpowder. We take those leg mod. Wait, no, we take one leg mod Grozovoy and the other one doesn't, but the other one's going Swift and Silence. Swift and Silence Grozovoy. That's not something I expected to see this weekend.
Gearing.
I mean, if you're
That
trying to get it to go
that-
somewhere fast.
That is a Desert Gearing on Wayne's team.
Yes,
Nah,
that
it's
is.
gonna be fine.
Wait, where's the dazzle gearing? That is indeed a dazzle gearing. That is a choice that has been made. So,
But you're not allowed to criticize it anymore because it's Wayne doing it.
yeah, apparently. Although, to be fair, I had this discussion when I saw Sheep running it during WoW's Classic a while back, and I asked him what his thought process was on it, and whether he thought it was effective, and he didn't really think it was that effective. Yeah.
I think it's
Fine,
basically
anyway.
just you have 4 points
First
left,
contact, the
and
one's going to shot at now.
Well, I was going to go over the initial deployment speed.
No hits.
Nope.
Green Team deployment over at the A cap, the double home cap side. They're going to be sending Gearing, Des Moines, Vermont. We have a Moscow, Ragnar, and Des Moines hovering around the sea. They're going to be the main contest cap. And then over at D, on the second contest cap, I guess that's what we want to call it, we have the Incom, Ragnar, and Yu Yang. Meanwhile, someone want to go over the red team deployment because it looks quite spicy.
Well, we got a single Grozhevoy that currently looks like he really wants to rapidly advance in the opposite direction on decap. I mean, that's just a poke. He's just trying to see if he can find anything, but we got a Des Moines locked onto middle island, and looks like Moskva radar going to find a Ragnar from red team as well, who is pretty safe there with a big ass tactical adhesive combat group on Bravo.
Yes, that's that the fancy terminology. So meanwhile, we see the Grozovoy over at the decap has been spotted out by the Yu Yang of Sheep. He did get some nice torpedoes in behind them, but Sheep's going to spot all of those, and the Ragnar shouldn't be in any real danger. Barry going to have to limp home quite well. He's the solo contest against that force sounds kind of painful, so we're going to have to see how long it takes for Rain to recognize rotation that they need to make
Honestly,
here.
I'm not sure what this Grozhevoy is supposed to do here. He could just be run down here if he's not careful.
He's
I
just
don't think
being
he's...
annoying.
By a Yu Yang
He can't
and a
really
Ragnar.
delay
He can't
anything.
do anything though. Like Grozhevoy is a utility support ship. Without support, that thing is pointless. So he's just mostly a waste, I'd say. What's he going to achieve? Randomly try to torp stuff.
Especially since if you randomly want to top stuff, you just take something that has like tops.
Speaking of
Well,
torps, there is a nice little cross torp coming towards the Des Moines south of Sea Cap. As Yu Yang torps to the right, and
The normal torps are not going to do anything, but the young torps might. He's going to go forward. He can make it, right?
he has leg mod acceleration.
Use them.
Yeah, he's got legendary. He's clear. He's easy clear.
Yeah, he still
But
has
he's
to worry
taking
about the
damage.
Vermont in his face, though. Like, you know, Malamu just sat there, just being in his face is kind of like an unfun experience for him.
Yeah. He's just spot
Yep.
that planing as well, so should have no trouble landing these salvos.
But
Here's
Fizz is
the
gonna.
concern, though. How
He's
about the
gonna have more
WND's blob? Like
They
that
need
blob
to-
is stopped. That blob's just stopped there.
Yeah.
Grosje's not pushing.
Yeah, he's probably waiting for like the rest of his blob to arrive before he goes further, but it's a bit of a weird one. Like you really can't afford to like wait
Yes,
a long
yeah.
time because you're probably gonna lose C eventually. D is lost, so caps are just ticking.
Oh, they're
Unless you
rotating
already
Fazy
know
out.
the loop.
They have to. He's screwed there. He's going to get flanked from behind. He's taking the chance right now, where the radars are off, to try to get him out. To try
good
to
extraction.
save their resources.
Do you think they can
He's
then
gonna get away
rotate
with it as
him?
well.
Do you think they can then rotate him somewhere over at the 10 line, regroup with the Grozavoy, maybe get back in and do something there? Or is he not got the health
to
of it?
out with him though to get some actual damage. I think they're going to forgo C and try to go for a pincer, because you can see Rain is rotating from Delta back to Charlie now, because they know there's nothing on 9-10. A single garage is not going to do anything.
Yeah, and they know that blob on the 1-9 is coming as well. They know. They already
Yeah.
have the Vermont in a good position to cover that. The Vermont is getting smoked already. So this push could be...
I think
Running into a brick
it
wall.
well just could be over before it even starts.
Like, even
Well-
Moscow has good quad shots here as well if you get
Don't
spots.
Vermont.
Yeah, Vincent
What
is
is
not
this?
spotted. He's gonna get spammed.
This
Volvo is
is
smoking him
a
up.
smoke. This is definitely
Yeah,
a
but
smoke
he can't
tree.
shoot. Oh, that Vincent can't shoot without being spotted from smoke though. There's no way, right? What's his smoke firing?
Wait,
Yeah,
Yeah,
bad.
it's still a battleship essentially, so not with a gearing 12k away. Plus, that is a lot of ships inside of a smoke with
Yes.
currently only one hydro. Yeah, with only one hydro.
Yep.
How
Tops
long
might
is that
become an issue.
hydro up? No, the torps. His hydro will catch the next set of torpedoes if Basti launches on reload, because the previous he should be up in like a few seconds.
Question. Are they going to use this
There's
gearing
only
smoke
30
as
seconds.
well?
So, I mean, they're currently trying to farm the Vermont away, which they will probably successfully do, because it is a lot of firepower in that smoke, but...
But that's all concentrating damage on a ship that isn't really that relevant. You can go behind the island and still exist. They're not going to kill it. What's the killing power?
I'm actually surprised Wayne didn't take C yet, if I'm being honest.
Do they need to? They have a cap advantage, and like, do they really want to risk the HP of the Dagnar to
Probably
do
not.
it? Like, is it necessary, considering the fact that WND's Grozja on 9 line is, well, actually really far away, so he...
Yep,
The only thing I'm
gearing
missing-
tops are coming in right now, and there's no hydro right now, and these tops look good.
Oh, he staggered them really quite well. That Des
Oh,
Moines
this-
gonna not enjoy life as
Or
well.
the gearing's going to not
Um,
enjoy them. Or the Vincent's not going to enjoy them.
No, the...
Gearing is
Nah,
not
desync! Desync! Gearing dodged
Uh,
it. Vincent took 2. Vincent collected 2, though.
Vincent took 3, actually.
Oh, yeah, he did.
But they are going to take this
That's
cap,
not
and
good
that
for
is going to
them.
give them a brief lead.
Well, it's gonna give them
There's-
a cap lead, but like... Wayne had 2 caps sticking for quite a while, so they can just afford to wait.
I think Rain really needed to get the 9-10 line moving earlier, though. Like, Sheep's kind of sitting there looking for a Grozja that's not there.
And one problem for Wayne is that the Vermont needs to get away. And Vermont is notoriously slow, so he might actually just die here. Like, if he can't D-spot... He is
Which he
outside the normal detection range right now, but he's on fire.
And
Yeah,
he's
shot
gonna get
as well.
blind shot anyway.
Vincent is down to 16k plus Permafire, now bringing heal. It is a super heal, so he's gonna get up to like more than half HP.
He did collect 3 torpedoes, though, so that's a lot of permanent damage that he's not going to be able to heal back.
Yep.
It's still not great, because Malamu can regenerate. That's a lot of mostly HE damage that he suffered.
Mine spotted
The
in
real
this
question
video.
is, can the Ohio forcing mid?
Yeah, Vermont just goes dark here. He's fine. Wagner gets spotted by Raider. But he
Next
can
set of
just...
torpedoes going in. Is the Hydro online? No, the Hydro will be going offline as those torpedoes arrive.
Oh no, Hydro's gonna be online in 1 second. If he
Oh.
pops it immediately,
Am
which
I
he
reading
does
it?
not.
Oh, I read the cooldown, never mind.
The orange is cooldown, green
Vermont
is
is not popping Hydro yet, though.
No.
Like, he needs
Well,
to
he
do
needs to
that.
pop it now if he wants to see these coming. There it is. It's
There it
on.
is.
No spotted.
Okay.
Good
Okay, so
timing.
they should be... Yeah, they should be fine. What's
Look at the map,
happening
though.
in this... Yeah, look
Look
what's
at the
happening
map
on
on
C,
D.
though.
On D, more importantly, look at that Grozja. He's
He's going for the
Rain
back cap.
will never
coming back.
manage to pressure him. Look at Rain's map control. They're not contesting much at the moment. They need to break the 2 line and then go for home. And just leave
But they
the
need some
garage
pizza
in the dust.
slices.
Well, they currently don't have any. They have 2 pizza slices. We will explain the pizza tactics sometime soon to the game.
No.
Fear not.
Meanwhile, there's like a bunch of Penta players watching this, cringing.
All the old Omni retirees are like, please, no.
Do you think the Penta players are watching
I
us?
know.
They're watching two of their retirement home members and somebody
Oh,
who's
they are.
completely clueless.
I mean,
What else are they
Bench-
gonna do? Prepare for the games? Hello?
this is literally preparation for the game because the winner of this is gonna be their
Yeah.
next opponent if they end up beating Shaft.
Well, they're currently playing right now as well, so.
Yeah.
I mean, there's gonna be somebody not playing.
So, okay, let's take a quick assessment of the situation right now. Rain are on 0 caps. Is Barry has
Yeah.
snuck into
Ray
D
needs
cap
to,
with
like-
his Grozavoy.
Ray needs to get going. Like they're just wasting a lot of time. They are trying to farm out the Ohio now, but
It's
It's
not
an
a
Ohio.
kill though. That's not a kill. That's going behind the island.
he might die.
No,
I don't
actually,
think.
no, yeah, he's
Yeah,
screwed.
this Ohio doesn't have a way out.
No,
There's a
he's
Moskva
not
around
trying
the
to lock
island. He's getting spammed by Wayne's Wagner, and if he goes forward, there's an incomp in a Des Moines.
He needed to go
So-
behind the island to hide and try to stay there as long as possible.
The Des Moines is going back for the Grozavoy. He should be able to rest control that cap back, but he's not going to be able to hunt down the Grozavoy.
Maybe the cap is enough if Wayne controls C and D, and they get the Ohio kill.
The problem
As-
though for Rain is that they're splitting. They don't have the actual map control, and now they're sending in the Boyne to chase down the Grosha. I'd say that's a win for the Grosha. That's
Torpedo's
firepower
heading
radar
for smoke
not
with
hit.
hang on. Ohio goes down, yeah. I'm just looking at these torpedoes in the smoke. Once again, no Des Moines Hydro. Torps come in. But as the rush comes.
I
As the
think
Torps
Anyone's
comes.
collecting.
collecting.
Fine.
He's fine. He's fine. No, nobody's collecting those.
You're re-smoking the Des Moines as well.
It's a nice little chain
So,
smoke
still-
rotation they have between the Grozavoy and the Gearing, but giving up a lot of DPM
Yeah.
to be able to pull that off.
They don't really need it as long as they control A.
Because right now, Lair, W&D have not only just the map control, they also have the cap control. They're in a very good position for
They have,
this. With
they
the
have
ticket.
point advantage as well. Even with the Des Moines even if the Des Moines is flipping D here, Wayne still needs to do something.
Yeah, Rain need to counterattack Alpha, and that's 2 radars, Des Moines and Stalingrad, sitting there, chilling.
Yeah, Des Moines,
Although, they're pushing the
Stalingrad.
Grosha.
The Gaudia's just leaving radar range, so
Yeah, he got out of
Very
that one,
fine.
which is unfortunate for Rain, because that means that their radar is gone, and the Des Moines is tail end in, so they don't have a way to push this.
They did get a lot of
They're
damage
just
onto
gonna
Fazy,
trade-
who... Like a lot of damage
What?
onto Fazy actually in his Des Moines. Like, he was open watering in front of the Incomparable. The Incomparable got a nice little salvo into him. Plus, Oscar's been raining in as well.
But that's not...
if there's more was coming in, this Des Moines needs to be careful.
I mean, even if they lose Phasey, that's not really the end of the world. What's...
It is. It would be. Because then the point advantage flips into Wayne's favor and they don't need home cap anymore.
He's down at 700 HP. There are still shells coming in from the Yu Yang. He's
he's
dying.
dying.
Here.
Yeah, he's
dying.
still spotted.
He's still shooting as well, so yeah, he's just
Yeah,
accepting
now
his fate.
Now he's shooting, so he's gonna go down.
He goes
And-
down.
Yeah, and that flips
Yeah,
point
no, that is
advantage
the
to
point.
Wayne's favor, and now they don't need home cap anymore. And I don't think WND has any way of contesting COD at this point anymore.
No, they're too late now. That,
Do they
that
have
loss
kill
was actually
potential at
critical. You're right.
anything here?
They
The
do
one-
wait a sheep. They do wait a sheep here though. The Wagner found the Yu Yang, but not sure if he can kill him though. Nah, wait is already over.
Yep.
So right
Like-
now, Wayne definitely ad.
They need to try and find kill potential on something. And even
Yeah,
gangs just
they don't
cheekily
start-
like denying that cap in front of their whole team, like just blocking points.
I mean, is that
Um,
necessary though?
The starting got 8 top as well, down to 26k HP and spotted.
That's a lot of
He's
salvos
also-
coming in
he's
towards
also
that
stood there
Ragnar.
for a bit.
I
His
guess the-
engine crit as well with no damage control, so he
Yep.
can't get out of that one.
He's also still shooting, so he's gonna go down here.
Yeah,
And
he's
that's
gonna go down. His smoke screen's also gonna expire.
and
so
that's
that
gonna
is
end the game
over.
straight up.
There it is.
Like 990 points. Now 2 ticks end the game. And that's it. Honestly, I am surprised that Amoyne killed himself in mid.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
needless aggression from FaZe there. I can't really justify that. The open water gunboating in front of an incomparable just seems Did he know the income was there? I'm assuming he knew the income was there the whole time, right?
Yes, the income was there. The income shot the Ohio the entire time, so they knew.
Well, that is going to be a game 1 victory for Rain in this best of 3 series. We'll be moving on to map number 2 shortly. As long as my OBS doesn't crash in the process. Wow, that was... Right, I can
Oh, that'd
see
be
you.
really
You're both frozen again, but at least you're visible. Yay!
I think. Wait, Strangers might actually be fluent right now for me. Yes, I think Strangers works.
That's epic.
Look on my screen.
So
That's
And
fine.
it
I just
works
have
as well.
two.
Painzor is just staring like.
Painzor is like a black screen for me right now.
Oh, not me. Painzor is like staring to the void.
Yeah, I am staring at. I'm gonna close
Well, at
some
least I have
stuff.
one co-caster now.
Do you though? Do you though? Oh god.
Lucky. Oh,
Right.
Painzor's woke up. Now he's staring into the void with a really, really bad sitting position.
Alright. Let's have a look at the next map. It's Sleeping Giant.
I do need to be able to see my monitor, strangers. This is an unfortunate issue I have in my life, so kind of bad for your posture. You have to like see
Yeah.
blind. It's fine. You can both look at
Look,
static images
you're-
of Henning and Quack.
You're technically not completely blind. You're just, your eyes are just very fucked.
Yes. Technicalities. Yes. Yes.
Look, being technically correct is the best kind of correct.
Yep.
Right, anyway,
What was the
score
next map again?
1-0.
The next map is Sleeping Giant.
Sleeping giant.
So, I don't think we actually talked about it, Strangers, but the caps layouts are a little bit different as they are from random battles here. So, for
They were
example,
very
the
different in the
A-cap is
previous
not-
map.
Yeah. So, the A cap is not actually in the Thunderdome, but to the left of it.
I like that though because it means you don't have to like suicide commit to it.
Yep.
But if you want to poke it, there's no real safe spot to poke it.
Yep, exactly. We have seen
So you
some
don't have-
really interesting strats there. We have seen golden glues, we have seen all kinds of ships going for the two-line island there. And the same things for like all caps in general. And the caps are usually just smaller than in randoms, which usually means that if both teams want to contest with a DD at the same time, they just hard spot each other most of the time.
I have partial movement from you.
Nice.
It's worse than it was before.
Nice.
Never mind. Why am I suffering? Why am I suffering? You're both black screen. Perfect.
Nice.
Yes, they just like glitching out again. Sad.
It's fine. We'll just accept the fact that kinda fucky. And I will put in a formal complaint on the Twitch partner Discord about how you
Yeah. It's unfortunate. It worked the last 2 weekends, it just doesn't cooperate hard today.
Yeah.
It also didn't cooperate yesterday when we were testing stuff, so there's not really much we can do about it.
The annoying thing is though, is I'm looking at you guys here in the guest star room, Twitch.
Oh yeah, in the guest room you're fine.
But then when we convert it to a browser source, no. Can't do it, no, hurts, no. Maybe there's some
Things that
settings I can
worked
toggle.
halfway yesterday after 2 hours.
Yeah,
So we just need to wait 2 hours.
Yeah, after like 2 hours it suddenly worked, but I don't know.
I changed a button. Did it do anything? Probably not.
It
No.
changed something. We now hear you double.
I don't.
Wait, what?
Well, you're supposed to like mute the tab, but
Did. Well, you mute yourself in the Twitch guest star anyway, so it should be fine.
I did now, but I didn't before. I didn't. So there's like settings I can do, and it's fine. We don't talk about it. We don't think about it. We're just gonna accept that it's fucked. I'm joined by the void.
If
Me
it don't-
and
if
the
it ain't
void.
broke, don't fix.
Mm-hmm. Hey, at least it has your like Twitch names in the bottom right, bottom left corner of the little tiny panels that it's like impossible to read. Oh,
Yeah.
great, that isn't
Yeah.
it? Feature, good feature, good feature. So, maybe if I do, let's go mess around with things. What could possibly go wrong? I'm gonna mess with my overlays midstream.
What could
Number 2.
possibly break?
Properties.
You know what would be funny? If my webcam just randomly breaks now.
Don't,
Yes.
don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. We got this far.
Did we though? Did we really? Oh, hey, I'm gonna see if there's a replay for that last game.
So, strangers, would you say the last win was convincing? Because honestly, I don't think so.
I don't think so, man. I like that Graja. Like when you saw him run away. Rain never contested him. Rain never secured it. They let him get back, which I guess is fine. They thought he had run away, which is absolutely understandable. But there's no way at this level, and Lair is experienced.
That's a really good team.
They know their stuff. They're not going to send a solo Graja, which they know is a utility ship, on their own out to Narnia without a reason. There's always a reason for it. Right?
I guess the reason I sent the Grotto specifically was because it's like the right mixture of speed, firepower, and concealment to actually go on a solo mission like that.
It's more that
Because,
you
like,
can't really kill it. It can
because,
come
like,
back.
Yeah, because like daring you can run down.
Yeah, easily.
Something with worse concealment can't really contest anything. You can just get bullied away by getting outspotted.
And more importantly, it doesn't have a threat value. Like, you're sending that out there because it has a threat value. You have to deal with it. You can't just leave it, and we see that coming back.
And most importantly, you do have enough fire. Like, you're not like a Shimakaza or something, so you can just afford to take 1v1s if you only leave one ship there to defend the cap.
Yeah, and you have a heal, so you have a comeback. You're not out of the game just because you lose HP. You're always able to do something.
I got the replay render on my screen. Not on your screens. On that scene. On my scene. Yes.
Twitch.tv/Paintzor, and you can watch it right there in.
Stuff happens. They push up the 10 line, they get caught in the big blob, they get smoked out, there's a Divine and stuff just flinging torpedoes into their big smoke push. Everything seems to be going well, like they sneak their Grozavoy in behind everything, they get decent control, they're keeping Rain out of the sea cap, they're holding 3 caps at once, and then things start going badly. Daisy starts open water gunboating, takes a massive hit from the Incomparable, dies, gives up complete control of stopping people coming out of the sea cap, and then they just lose points.
Well, they obviously expected to make a 1-2 line breakout, but you saw that the Grosjerai, that they never committed to that. They never actually managed to lock the 1-line corner out. I mean, you leave a corner, it's like leaving a loose end that you need to deal with, and it ended up biting them in the ass because they managed to keep it the one up on the island, and he had enough range to just allow DD to poke that. Because they never managed to break it, because you look from the distance of the spawn all the way up to the corner. How are you ever going to get something up there to dislodge someone that already holds that well and truly thoroughly when they also have mid, right?
Apparently I had my team overlays backwards, like, oh well, it happens. I was told it was Rain versus WND, and then I didn't wait, no. Right, what light WND are going to be on the green team this time? They are team number 1. I go on spawns and not spawn. Anyway, let's talk about Sleeping Giant, because that is going to be our next map. Please tell me, what do you expect on Sleeping Giant, Henning?
Honestly, I have no idea. Like, this cap layout is so unique that, like, you have open caps basically on A and C. We've seen like some kind of like early contests on B with some teams like decided to like send one ship down mid. Some teams just ignore B completely and just go heavy A or heavy C. Interesting to see is gonna be what they're gonna do about the Thunderdome itself, because we have seen like all kinds of different stuff played with that. Mostly like just fast CDs getting yeeted in there to like provide some extra control over A. like the option to go through mid to the B cap. But like, honestly, no idea.
It's hard
I would like
to
to
save the
once-
map like this.
I would like to once again submit my formal complaints about the Twitch guest star feature.
Well, there goes Henning.
Oh, you've been gone for like a
It
while
was
now.
on for a second on my side. Let me just put the mini-map back.
I'm gonna play the next map video and then cry internally. I'm gonna go click on the map next video scene now and then cry.
Yeah.
That's
Fair
not the
enough.
right scene. Right scene.
A colossal battle between opposing fleets will soon unfold here amongst the waters of the East China Sea. The residents of these islands will shortly bear witness to the thunder and flash of combat, and only one team will sail away victorious. This is Sleeping Giant. Sleeping Giant is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. The A cap is on the left, B is in the center, and C is on the right. Cap A on the left is fraught with danger. Previously located in the Thunderdome, the new cap location has an island on the left side that provides limited protection for both teams, while on the right side, the Thunderdome can provide cover for radar cruisers. Any team looking to take the cap will now have to gain control of both sets of islands in order to hold it. In the center, capture area B is just as perilous, as it is now smaller than it used to be. Completely open with plenty of places for radar cruisers to hide nearby without being spotted, it's commonly left uncaptured until the mid and late game. Cap C on the right may be the most treacherous. Originally centered on the set of 4 islands to the left of the cap, which provided some cover for a daring destroyer player, the now wide open cap will be challenging for even the most skilled of teams to contest and hold, unless they gain control of the island chain near the center or the Ocean of the Ten line. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Sleeping Giant.
Well, that went well. Apparently during all of that, they started the game. So green team for this game is going to be W&D here on Sleeping Giant. And they're going to be running Vermont, Ohio, Des Moines, Mosvac, Gearing, and Ragnar. Rangers, tell me about the red team.
Well, we have a Harugumo with Ragnar Gearing, Marceau, Stalingrad Minotaur, who is running Radar, you'd probably expect, with an Ohio and Vermont.
Yes, that is Server Hopadasta. No, Server Hopadasta. Is he a friend of yours?
Good old NA joining EUs.
Yeah, that's fine. We do it the other way too. We have export. We have an import-export program with NA. We export our tactics, and then we import their good players. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm
You're
wrong.
not. You win.
Yeah.
Anyway, couple of builds we're going to be looking at here. WND going to be running that Legmont Gearing, taking Superintendent so he can have the extra smoke for his Des Moines as the rush comes. He's also going to be running Veteran Survivability Expert because you want to be survivable. Oscar running Legmont Ohio, going full tank. Nothing really extraordinary apart from the Ohio's running Vigilance, which... Swift and Silence Vermont just to make Henning mad, and then Legmont Des Moines, Ragnar.
No.
Henning, tell me.
Swift and Silence Vermont in competitive makes no sense.
Swift
Like
and
in
Silence-
fact, like Swift and Silence in like most battleships makes a lot of sense in competitive because you want those
Yeah.
timings.
Getting the timings is actually super important.
I've been talking about Swift and Silence Vermont for years, and Henning keeps telling me I'm wrong.
In competitive, I can definitely see a use for it. Like we used to do like insane timing tests on a lot of the maps. Like we're
Yeah.
talking, you gotta be there within like 2 seconds to get a torpedo salve off, and you have like a 25% chance of killing somebody up front. Like this
Strong
kind of
point.
timing.
That Des Moines is running outnumbered. Alright, let's take a look at the actual deployment. So, green team over the A cap, we're going to be sending the Gearing, Des Moines, Moskva, and Ohio. B cap, we have a Soul kiting Ragnar, just looking to try and get some, like, maybe brief denial in that area. Maybe you can try and test it if nobody else comes over there. And over at C, we have the Vermont, Des Moines, Gearing, and the other Des Moines. He will be spotting out the opposing Marceau, but he's going to be limping away with it. Once again, Marceau is in what we like to call the shadow ban bucket, where you're only allowed to bring 1 ship out of that. They have chosen that they do really want to bring a Marceau on this map for that fast cap, and they have managed to do it successfully. I'm going to go over the red team deployments. Henning.
And there's tops coming for Sheep and the Minotaur behind them. And they're hide mode, so they should be able to be dodged. Yeah, okay.
It might delay them a bit though. Oh no, he collects one.
Yeah, he takes
Minotaur
one.
collects one. Doesn't do that much damage as a gearing top on the bow. But yeah, let's get over back to the deployment. So Wayne is sending Marceau gearing Minotaur towards the 9-10 line for the C contest. Marceau did fast cap C at the start of the game. Vermont on the 7 line is looking for nice shots to the smoke screen. Wagner sitting in mid, just slowly reversing towards the B cap, with the Stalingrad looking towards positioning himself in the 4 line on that big Thunderdome island. Wyatt is kind of sitting on the 3-4 line, very far in the back. And we have Des Moines Haragumo on the 1-2 line, with the Des Moines just eating a gearing top as well. Good
Yeah,
start.
Yep.
And honestly,
However-
the Haragumo was really lucky to not eat the top as well.
And Argonauts on
Again,
WDs ate a lot of damage in mid though.
Yeah, it looks like FaZe was waiting to help him out in that fight, and he thought he was going to the best of it, but it looks like the Stalingrad of Artorias also rotated back, and he's now getting involved, and it's all getting a little bit messy for them. Did see that the radar was forced out from the Des Moines over at CCAP, so they shouldn't really have much problem holding. The Rain shouldn't have much problem holding on to this for quite a while now that they have the radar advantage in it all.
But they don't have a map advantage though. Like Rain's
Yes.
are pointing south. All of their bows are pointing away with another set of pinning torpedoes locking Shady down.
What we have here is what's called a lack of pizza control. Is that what's going on?
No, not really. Like both teams have the same map control, but you can see Rain is not in a position to contest.
Yep, they're gonna
Look at
lose
W&D's
C-
bows. Like all their bows are pointing towards Rain.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wayne is gonna lose C shortly if this goes on like that, because like
Yeah, they're rotating the Ragnar over now, and the Minotaur is nowhere near in a position to like be able to
Yeah.
buy that cap, so that should be a free cap. Vermont's not going to be stopping it.
yeah, I guess Wayne is gonna get B in return. I don't think there's really anything WND can do about that.
They can
No,
get a
they've already
radar on it
rotated
with a
the Ragnar
Moskva,
out.
but I don't
So
think
Wayne
FaZe
does
gets
have
it.
some, yeah, Wayne does have some time to just reposition himself, so that's nice.
I wouldn't say they have that much time though, because the fight up on the 9-10 line is going to break out. I think it's going to be a deterministic fight real soon.
A deterministic fight.
Yeah, like that fight is going to determine what's going to play out for the next 10 minutes of the game. Real soon, as you can see, Gangbanging and Sheep are starting to make a play against Ragnar Gearing, Des Moines with more win support, and I think FaZe is reversed off enough. I think FaZe looks like he's getting distracted by the Ragnar instead of perhaps coming to join the fight on the 9-10 line, but if a big like fight breaks out on the 9-10 line, that could be serious. That's going to determine the outcome of the game.
Yep.
Especially as
then-
now A is being poked by WND as well.
And if I'm being honest, I'm not really sure about this Minotaur pick here. Like, especially if you like bring 2 DDs here, where's your firepower? Like compared to WND's Des Moines, who can get smoked up as well, and it has the same 10k Raider. The Des Moines can do a lot of damage if he gets spots. The Minotaur, I'm not really sure if he can. That's like the Vermont position of WND way more here, being able to contest C way more aggressively.
Yeah.
One point out, the Gearing managed to take that cap while under the Des Moines radar for like the vast majority of that last like 30 seconds.
They had nowhere to shoot. Harugumo was not on 3 line to poke that. It just recently spoke to Des Moines. The Stalingrad was facing the other way, so that was a really nice timing from WND to poke that.
And on top of that, look at WND's Moskva. He rotated towards the mid, so the Wagner didn't even get B yet.
Yep, and he's traded HP for that, so that's neutralized the HP loss from Thrawn at the start as well. At least more than enough to compensate for that. So Rain needs to make that play on the 9-10 line. You can see they're trying to
Yep.
smoke up
Wagner's-
Minnow.
The Wagner's gonna try to contest B again, but the Des Moines is in radar range here. I can just pop it
Those are
whenever.
Moskva.
Moskva doesn't
Those-
have radar. He
No,
used his one
for
already.
now, but he'll have it up by the time the Des Moines radar comes up as well. Comes off.
And WND is sending one of their Wagners to have an angle on that as well, if possible.
So I just want to
don't-
point out, the Des Moines FaZe propped his radar at that exact same time. The Des Moines on the 10 line here also popped his radar, and they're both just overlapping the Marceau and Gearing. That's a slight mistake from the Des Moines on the 10 line here.
They probably.
Well,
popped-
look at Gang here though, down to 90.
Yeah, he's suffering.
They-
And
they
he's
popped
crossed
that
back
radar
into
with
the
8
opposing
seconds.
radar.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
know.
out of
He
this.
does not know. I mean, saturation might save him. It's slow shells, gearing Des Moines.
The gearing is going back into the radar range here. The radar's now down, so he's fine.
He's trying to take the pressure off in a way to try to hope that they change shots, perhaps. But he also knows that radar must be going offline real soon, as it is now, and he's trying to get closer to probably spot or poke C. It looks like he's getting ready to reverse into Charlie.
Well, the problem is his Minotaur friend also used his radar right now, so there's no real contest again. After that's down. Yeah, it goes down now, so you can't really contest C anymore. And
I mean, they're trying to rotate more ships as well. Yep. I mean, the Marceau is basically out of the game now, and that's the downside of the French GDs. They don't have a comeback mechanic.
And I'm honestly not sure what the Wagner in mid is trying to achieve at this point. Like, he's not gonna get B. He's just not.
Not with the Moskva there as well. Like, they have nothing to pin the Moskva out, and Rain Stalingrad is currently not in the fight. He can't shoot at anything. He's trying to rotate to make a 1-2 line play, but the Des Moines Harugumos pop their smoke, so that Stalingrad's going to arrive at an awkward timing.
Sheep is now spotted as well. Hard spotted the gearing. Does get reset. Does he hit a top, actually? He does hit a top.
He collects it, though, which is a problem.
Well, shells coming in from the front as well. I'm not going to catch him, but... Oh, wait, no, they're not going for him.
Anymore, so he's gunning out of there. Ragnar is peeking to trade some more HP on Sheep now. Try at least.
Well, he did hit a few shells. Like, Sheep is playing with his life at this point.
He needs to, though. He doesn't have a choice.
And
this is going to be the decisive battle.
Yep, Wagner is totally in radar range, by the way.
Ooh, he's trying to push Sheep out of that with the radar range. And he does.
Gets a few hits in as well. So yeah, still no real contest, and overall in A we kind of see the same thing. WND just had A for ages at this point.
But they're losing a bit on the HP department there.
Yeah.
They have a really low, like, their destroyers are in low and semi-awkward positions. And their 1-2 line does, it's squishy ships there. Des Moines gearing with no real damage output. They are squishy and potentially vulnerable.
Yeah,
I mean, there is no Ohio behind them.
Yeah, Ohio's just pushing up here. Could actually get a good chunk on the Des Moines here, maybe. Yeah, decent.
There was some tickling going. Masquerader comes out, they're really spotting the Harugumos. Testing.
But yeah, Wayne is definitely gonna flip A here. Nothing is in range to contest the Harugumo.
Yep.
At the mine and gearing, huh?
Well, actually, the Harugumos are currently spotted. I think he's shot.
But no, he's radared by the Moskva.
Is that the Moskva's popped his radar, and Rain know that with 100% certainty, which means if they can phase his radar out fast enough.
Ah, okay, what's the Moskva radar? Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, if they can.
I did say that 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just confused, sorry. Not like there's a lot of Moskvas, it's like actually just one.
Yes, because that is also in the soft band pool. You can. So we see the Marceau was brought by red and the Moskva was brought by green, and so far it's looking like the Moskva is actually being slightly more valuable. Like, we did get the initial cap with the Marceau, but then he lost a lot of health to an unfortunate trade, and he's just not being able to do much with it. Because that cap was taken relatively early on afterward.
Moneymo going for the Thunderdome here. Makes sense, he doesn't want to get perma-farmed by the Des Moines, honestly.
And the gearing torpedoes. But that also means that Malamute is now forced to rotate back to Charlie, which could be a problem for FaZe if he is able to be spotted, which would really
Wayne is also moving the Des Moines now to the 2 line.
Keeps caught in the radar again, back over at C. Gearing there, suffering once again. He tried to get the plane at this cap to try and get some points going, and now he's lost his engine, he's got shells coming in from all over, and he does go down.
And he just dies. I think that's just C lost completely. And look at Wayne's Des Moines on the 2 line here. He went for that island and is now just 1v1ing this Moskva, but I'm not sure if he's winning that.
He has a Haruguma joining though. Like, the Haruguma has enough HP to trade the gearing.
Yeah, but the problem is
like this Des Moines already is down damage gone. He's down a lot of HP, and I'm not sure if he's like completely safe from the ships.
He is. He's safe from the Des Moines, Ohio. It's just the gearing that is merrily poking away. But the Haragumo, Basti needs to join this fight. Needs to get up there and participate. And Malibu needs to rotate the Charlie. He's not going to catch this. Like, he's trying to lock the points income, which is likely going to cost Rain even further on C.
Yep, Harugumo's now joining in as well, but I'm pretty sure the Demon's gonna
The
die.
Des Moines is going.
Well,
like,
the
He has
Harugumo has a
heal-
smoke.
He has a heal in 3, and he does have damage gun in 3 as well, so
But
he
I
might live for a
don't-
little bit more.
Got the
it's
Demonic
possible.
acceleration going.
If he eats a fire, he's out though.
If he eats a fire, he dies, but the Moskva is dying as well, and if the Moskva dies, I think he might just go dark immediately.
Oscar
He
DCP
will go
ends,
dark
Des Moines
immediately,
DCP
but-
is
okay,
also
that's fire.
out.
It's
gonna be a
double
trade, it's a
fire.
trade.
It's over. That's double.
And here comes
And
the
I
cross map value.
Ah,
as
that
well.
was way off. But the double fire there is,
that's
I
a
think,
dead Demon.
terminal.
It is.
He's bleeding 300 a second. That is terminal.
Yeah, it turns out fires hurt. You know.
Yeah, fires on ships that have lots of explosives. And
However, during
dirty
all
stuff.
of this, you remember that map control that we were talking about over at CCAP and how it didn't look like there was much rain could do? Looks like WD have completely rotated off that and no longer have the pressure that they once had. Like, their Des Moines is all the way at the back, and this is going to allow Hexagen to walk up for free. The gearing has no smokes left, so they no longer have the full control over that area.
The problem is WND is just gonna counter push A now.
Because
and
it's
there's
not
nothing-
a
there's-
superintendent gearing. If the gearing had superintendent, he would have another smoke ready for this Des Moines, and the Des Moines would just actually be able to hold this back.
For a limited period of time, though, but it's also 500 points differential. WND probably
Oh.
can afford to lose this, especially now that FaZe will soon have a radar online, and he knows there's one coming behind, so FaZe's gonna push down the Marceau.
Wagner's
the fight
radar
has
running
broken
into
out.
the mine radar range as well, so
Yep.
he's gonna get reset.
Mino opening up as
This
well.
is gonna-
Mino
this
dropping
is
his
gonna
torch.
die. They might
But
lose
they
the Marceau as well, because Gangbang is now hydroed by the Des Moines.
The mine losing a lot of HP as well, though. So...
Yeah, but they might take 2 DDs down for it, which is big points advantage. Plus, they own the cap at the moment, so that's not actually the end of the world.
Hexagen's gonna get
If
picked
the
up.
Gearing, though,
Gearing
is
dies,
also
though.
dropping extremely low.
If Fairy dies, that's a problem.
Okay,
Alright,
Alright,
that
Fairy
is
down
the-
to 510. Shell's coming in for Fairy still. Nope.
No,
Okay.
Island collects them. Vermont's
he's-
also lost a lot of HP in that period.
Minotaur has radar up, though. And Minotaur's just gonna push in now.
Yep.
Well, he has to be concerned about the Des Moines here, but he's being kind of kept in check. Actually, the gearing's opening up in front of Gang. Gang over the blind fire on the gearing. Now he gets radared. And FaZe's rotation there is going to allow Gang to escape, I think.
I think it's just it.
No, I mean, even if he does
Oh,
this...
not quite.
No, Fairy
There we
loses
go.
that. That is very unfortunate.
And Gang knows where the Des Moines is, so he can just dodge that.
Yeah.
FaZe needs to focus the Minotaur down now without dying to the Mon from behind.
Yeah, that
Vermont is
sounds like
getting
a...
farmed. Yeah, the Vermont is getting farmed himself, though. And WND is counter pushing A in the meantime. So Wayne still needs to get a move on.
Oh, Taurus and the Stalingrad's going to be rotating and joining this fight between the Des Moines and Minotaur. So this Des Moines is completely locked in place. If he goes forward, he has the... Oh, Vermont just got slapped by the opposing Vermont, though.
Yeah. But I still
There's also,
think...
this, there's also this unfortunate Minotaur versus Des Moines battle going, which obviously favors the Des Moines by a lot.
Yep.
Yes.
Especially in a win like this.
Yes and no. He does have a Vermont up the Des Moines' butt, and Stalingrad looking to get joined in. At least Gang and his Marceau's escaping out of this, but I think Ship Shady's
Yep.
kind of dead here.
It depends.
But-
If the Des Moines dies to a Vermont server, you might live, but nah.
He's going
They
for the
also
turret knocks, but it's going to take a while.
The interesting thing here is, look at WND's Vermont is not trying to help on finishing off the minnow. He wins the engagement, but... there's
Well,
no bandit
you say
support on
wins.
that.
I mean, they
Well, he gets the
trade.
kill. The trade is positive for WND in terms of...
WND actually lose their Ohio on the A cap.
Well, the Rain are about to lose their Vermont in the B cap, so it kind of balances out.
More importantly, there's still a 2-cap advantage temporarily for WND as they now get even more points. With
Yep.
3 minutes left, WND could probably win this by just going straight to A1.
Yep. 2 minutes 40 now, so Wayne just can't get points. They need kills, and there's nothing they can kill, realistically.
Yeah, Gearing just outspots that Haragumo by forever. The Des Moines is going to be sat there with radar ready anyway in 20 seconds. Ohio, can't get out of
Vermont
there
is
without
gone.
risking Gearing
Like,
co-ops.
the only real killable thing is like the Des Moines getting spotted and just one shot by the Ohio, I guess.
But what's going to... I suppose the Haragumo... No, the Haragumo is
Haragumo
already behind that rock. The
will
Haragumo
trade.
can't spot him.
And the Haruguma will trade that anyways. He's likely to deal a lot of damage for that engagement, because the Haruguma will focus the Des Moines, allowing the gearing to get potential free damage in. Those torpedoes are easily dodged. Well, Malibu is now making his suicide play into middle with a spotter plane up to try to find the... potentially get something on the Vermont, but that's not killable in 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Oh, Gomunda hard spotted. He's gonna get greeted by a Des Moines coming around the one line. Des Moines doesn't have Hydro, so this is time for Gamer Tops.
I don't believe he has them ready. Let me go look.
So,
Oh, they're ready. He has them ready.
But even if he
Yeah.
does get the Gamer Drops, he doesn't have torpedo reload on, and the Des Moines is... WND's Des Moines is not silly, he's going to run away from this. He knows the only thing that can possibly kill him are torpedoes.
yeah.
And by just angling away like this, you can see the Haruguma's torpedo angles are not good enough, he doesn't get them off, and that is another 100 points.
That just leaves 3 ships and more map square.
Yeah, the most important part is A is gonna keep ticking, and B, Wayne doesn't have like any income to make up this massive point differential at this point.
It's only 600 with 50 seconds left on the clock. What could possibly go wrong?
I don't know.
I know nothing. That's the point.
Quick, go check if people have detonation signals.
I need more than one of those.
No. I didn't see a single detonation.
Yeah, it's because Dorota's not playing.
I remember Teacup Yuri got detonated a while back as well.
Yeah, but Dorota did it all the time.
I know, that's just Derota though.
20 seconds remaining. There's not gonna
We
be
only
much
love you because he
happening.
detonated.
I mean, it became a meme in the community.
Help me,
before
Discord,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, remember to do the backstage for Twitch guest star.
Oh yeah, thank you. So I'll go do that now. Oh wait, no, you guys need to rejoin. Like, you need to rejoin it. There you go.
Yeah.
Just it's fine. I changed the button and now it's like, yeah.
Okay, I pressed the button.
Okay. Yep. Right. Do you see strangers right now?
I think so.
I see both you guys alive. That's good news.
Cool. Right. Cool. Yeah. hang on.
Well, congrats to WND for taking map 2, which means we have a series on our hands.
Well, we have a full BO3 at least.
Well, Strangers is very, like, non-existent for me currently.
Unlucky.
Oh,
Pain
it's because they've
Zone.
changed it to, instead of being add to stream, it's now remove from stream, and this thing that I changed to see if it...
Nice.
Anyway, yes. Congratulations to, wait, WND? Yes, so that's 1-1 in the series, right?
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, cool. WND, set winner. Let's go on to the right, blah, 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 winner scene. Don't
Just
see-
saying my sources are now fucked.
Oh, God.
Yep, same. Mine are died, which is
Okay,
truly
hang on.
unlucky.
Hang on. Right,
My
I'll fix it.
backups- My backup,
Show
thing
on
for
stream.
Kansas,
Show
yeah.
on stream. Right, are you now appearing?
No.
No.
I guess we have to refresh this.
Is
Nope.
the link just different for some reason?
Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it is. Pin guest. What does this do? Go to
Stream is now
preview.
live.
Ah! Oh God. Ah! Right, we're going back to individual browser sources. Right. Okay. Come back. Come back. Come
I
back.
see pains are now, and you're actually not lagging.
Okay, so I might have found a way to like spoof it so it like follows it. Okay, cool. I'm adding strangers back in.
Okay, I think I died. Now it is not showing me.
Yeah, give it a second. Show on stream. Turn off. No, yes, turn on cam.
There we go. There we go. Now I can see myself, but I don't see Henning.
Yeah, give it a
because I'm
second.
like, I just need to get bit back in.
Okay, I don't see Pain though. Come on.
That's
Pain
not-
is just a black screen.
No,
Pain is just a
Pain
black
is,
screen.
Pain is here for me.
Now you're gone, Henning. No, okay, Henning's back.
Cool.
Yeah, let me just F5 this. Does this do anything?
Now you're gone.
Yes, he
refreshed
just
it.
decided to disconnect from the fucking capture. Fine.
Three.
I think we actually fixed it. Like, you're both, like, good.
No, you died on my side, Henning. And Painter is just a gray screen. This is slightly L.
Oh, never mind. Stratus is froze.
It's fine. Guest star's just scuffed as fuck. Thank you, Twitch, for your amazing new feature.
And apparently your audio is still not there, which makes no sense whatsoever.
Is the link still the same? You're still 0, right?
You are capturing Discord audio, right?
Yes?
That makes no sense then.
It's so over.
What do you mean you can't see me? How?
Okay, both of you guys just disappeared off now.
Okay, when you said I was just a grey look, it's fine. Guff Technology. Thank you very much, Twitch, for this guest star feature. Available to Twitch partners everywhere. Yes. I think it looks like you have... I don't know what was going on
Henning is
there.
just holding his hand up now.
It looked like
Okay,
a foot.
I don't know why my Discord audio broke. I don't understand this. Can you, like, talk again?
No, we can't.
No.
The fucking
No, we
audio
can't talk
mixer
at all.
is showing that there's this audio. Why are you not
Have you set it to monitoring?
No, I checked that. Monitoring is fucking off. They just set it to like monitoring and output for like a second to like, check if there's something there, and you're literally just there.
Okay, if you go to advanced audio properties,
Yes.
what tracks do you
Okay,
have it
now I got
selected
paid
on?
back.
You have it selected on all tracks? The outputting to all tracks.
Oh my god, there's no tracks there. Why? Why are all the tracks unset? Why?
Welcome to
happened?
King of the Sea, featuring Henning, the thinking man's thinking person.
Shut up.
It's fine.
Look, I did not touch that. I don't
Apparently
know
you
why-
did.
Somewhere something has done.
Wait, so you have no audio at all on Henning's stream?
It's only like, you know, they can't hear you two.
Okay. Okay.
Fair enough.
Well, anyway. So that was, yes, this is a best of 3. We have another map to go. Cool. Right, what's our next map, Henning? I know you're really busy discussing everything else. I just wanted you to suffer. I'll tell you, our next map is going to be everybody's favourite, Shater. Because Shaters are going to shate.
Yep.
That map's next. We'll get there eventually. Alright, bans are once again going to continue to be Quebec and Brisbane because nobody wants to deal with that crap. You think
Yeah.
Henning is a bit quieter than us? Hang on, I'll turn Henning up on my end.
I mean, if I wanted to like turn one of you up or down, I just, you know, do it on Discord, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Turn you up to 100.
Oh look, we can like check one thing off of our bingo card.
Uh-huh.
There's a random player in the undistributed player things.
Undistributed Hermelin!
Any Hermelin enjoyers? Calling Hermelin enjoyers? Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold to absolutely nobody. He's gone.
Right, anyway, I'm going to go look for the replay render on the COTS Discord so I can show it on my screen.
I'm gonna spoil everyone by looking at, you know, how the other matches are going.
I was going to show them later on during our break, to be honest.
Fine.
What do you mean you don't want to talk about pizza tactics during the break?
You think that's going to
Alright.
take up the full, like, 90 minutes?
If you
Oh, and
want
how
to
about
make-
you guys give me like a prediction of who you think is leading / winning in Penta vs Shaft?
Oh.
2 games are over, by the way.
No way it's Shaft. Tell me it's Shaft. Tell me it's Shaft.
No,
Oh, wait,
it's
do you
2-0
think that-
Penta.
All right. Painter said. Painter's tip is 2-0 Penta. What's Stranger's pick?
Are the opposite to Shaft? Like I can't be showing.
I mean, you can
bias.
say it's 1-1.
I'm gonna be a traitor. I'm gonna say 2-0 the other way, so you can say 1-1 and be the neutral one.
I mean, I know, so I'm just asking for your predictions. How it's gonna.
Well,
what's
actually,
going
judging
on.
by the fact I don't see a bunch of people flooding into our training room, I'm saying it's 1-1.
In all honesty, I'm like, I want to say, if you ask me legitimately, I'll say 2-0 to Penta, but for the sake of being the quote-unquote neutral, I'm going to say to not
What?
support my team, I'm going to say 2-0 for Shaft. Let's go.
Just
I
hurry
also
up.
like how Stranger says he doesn't see a lot of people flooding in, while there's actually just like 8 more spectators than before.
But we were always on 19, to be honest with you.
However, we also have the lower bracket games that could have ended, so could have been those guys.
but nobody's casting them.
Actually, there's like Oh Boy versus Troas, which I think
Yeah,
we've
but we
seen
already
like
did
earlier.
that. We did that.
Yes, and it was like not close.
Anyway, tell us, what are the current scores, Mr. fucking Quagsire of the Pond, who has been keeping us
Alright.
all in suspense?
The current scores. Let's start with the lower bracket. Oh
No,
Boy
we
versus
didn't want to
Troas.
start with a lower bracket. Just tell us what the fucking
It's
Penty
2-0
Hash
to Penta.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
it's 2-0 Penta. It is.
Yeah, that's what we said originally.
Yeah.
Just go buy like a seventh or eighth display. I don't know.
CSN versus Cloud ended 2-0 for Cloud, and Oh Boy Troas is currently a 1-1.
So, right, should we talk about our third game of the day? Like, our third match of this series between Rain and WND, taking place on Shater, everybody's favourite map, the Shaterest of Shates. I'm going to put it on the Map's Next video right now so people can talk about it, and then I won't have to listen to you, on my chat, because we're listening to somebody else talk about Shater.
Picturesque coastlines of the maritime provinces of eastern Canada form the backdrop for a titanic clash of opposing fleets. These steep cliffs and jagged rocks will soon echo the thunder of heavy guns, and only one team will emerge supreme. This is Shatter. Shatter is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. In this new configuration, Cap Alpha on the left is arguably the safest for destroyers. Though there are plenty of nearby islands within radar range, the cap perimeter is wide open, providing unfettered access and a multitude of ways in and out. This directly contrasts with Capture Point Bravo in the center, which is more claustrophobic and has only a handful of entrances and exits. Ships caught out here typically fall under tremendous focus fire from both map edges. On the right, control of the new Charlie Cap is likely to depend heavily on commanding the island on the western edge. Expect teams to deploy ships both south of this island and to the 9-10 line on the extreme eastern edge as they vie for dominance. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Shatter.
Oh, you've respawned on my screen. Is it working? Camera's moved. Holy crap.
Nah, you're both just turned gray, so.
Turn grey. You know what? It's fine. I don't know how people turn grey for you. I don't know how you guys turn grey for each other.
No, I mean like gray in the form of it's just black screen basically.
Okay, well in that case, yeah, you screwed. It's fine. It works occasionally. Scuffed. Alright, anyway. Map number 3, here on Shater. Are we expecting to see some glue?
Yeah, honestly,
Strangers.
yes.
Strangers,
Glue.
are you a glue enjoyer?
You should see all the contact cement I sniff all the time to build my costumes. Oh, I should probably not have admitted that.
Oh no.
Twitch.tv/strangers123. He won't be joining us again.
And my audio works again.
Yeah, you're welcome, by the way. You're welcome.
Oh my god. Like I have no idea why?
I mean,
So like Painter is frozen for me, face palming.
Oh, that's a live feed. That's a live feed of me just.
It's a freeze frame though.
We need to
Yeah.
go back and take.
We're gonna
live-
play the
download
Wheel
live
of
stream.
Misfortune. We're gonna download the live stream and then just like take our videos, right?
Yeah, and then
And just
paste them
crop. Yeah.
up for the VOD. You know.
Look, every viewer can like fix it individually, but just having 3 windows open with like the webcam of every streamer on their respective stream, and then just minimize the window and like put it on that one of the
Put the
streams.
screen on.
Yeah, what have we learned? Learned that
Technical
guest star is
difficulty.
scuffed.
There's no like similar easy setup to like share webcam footage, right?
So there is right, okay. There is an alternative option, which is going to take a lot of setting up, where we can have one browser source with 3 people on it. Then you would have to crop the browser source. Sounds like a pain in the dick, to be honest with you.
I mean, it's
a lot
not
of setup.
that difficult to set up, but we can't do it now, obviously.
Take a
Like,
while.
given enough time to do it, like I could see if I can borrow the youth club rig. We have a lot of we have a streaming setup specific, like a professional competitive casting setup. That I
You
can make
implying
work.
that I'm not a professional caster?
You only have one screen.
I know, and I do fucking amazingly with it, don't I?
And here I am sitting with a 7, like I need more screens.
I'm just like, I have one screen. I press Alt Tab, Alt Tab, Alt Tab, Alt Shift Tab, Alt Tab 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 Tab, Alt Shift Tab, Alt Tab Shift Tab.
I mean, I'm
I
doing
thought-
the same, but it fucking like frustrates me that I have to do that all the time.
That's why I set up multiple screens, because I don't have to do that anymore. And multiple
Exactly.
keyboards, so I can figure out which keyboard I need to use to activate which to work with which computer.
Yeah, I only have
I
to
mean,
one use one. I only have to use one keyboard. Yes, one.
I don't see what could possibly go wrong.
Alright,
you asked
starting when
about
official cast confirms. Yay, waiting for official cast.
Yay! Guess who picked the games with official casting?
Look, this is a
Right.
good series. The games are pretty close.
Your face is a good series. That's a lie. Your face is a terrible series. Anyway, getting on into game number 3.
When the loading screen finally starts.
And I confirm which team was on the green team. Idiot. I'm assuming WND. If it's not, then I have
Yeah,
to
they
change
are.
it. Cool. I don't have to change anything. Green team for this game is going to be WND here on Shata. And they're going to be running Ohio, St. Vincent, Des Moines, Worcester, Goodenloo, Haragumo, Grozavoy, and Daring.
And I need to like change scenes, otherwise it's gonna be a problem. And then
Right,
you can
well-
see that Wayne is running Vermont, Ohio, double Des Moines, Moskva, Minotaur, double gearing, and a Wagner.
So, quick thing. Number 1. Why is there a Worcester on my screen?
Because
This is Shatter. There are stupid angles.
There are stupid angles, but why has nobody else been running it?
I mean, they have a Minotaur that can just sit there and, I don't know, spam ricochets of people.
If I remember correctly, we had like in some cards we had a discussion about range mod Minotaur and Shatter at some
It's
point.
a leg mod, outnumbered demolition expert Worcester, if anyone was wondering.
Leg mod. Oh god.
Like one who?
The Worcester.
Oh dear.
Increased consumable duration in exchange for reload.
Look, this is a build.
Build.
That it is
very
very
unique
much
build.
indeed a build. Well, we'll see how it works out.
Meanwhile,
I
ECP mod slot 1 on the Font. Range mod on the Minotaur.
well, there's your range more minnow.
Yep, I told you. There's like some range mod minnow shenanigans.
Right, well, anyway, that's some builds. Let's take a look at deployments. Oh, wow, that is definitely a deployment. Holy... Okay, so green team, over at the C cap, we're going to be sending a Grozavoy. To the B cap, we're going to be sending... And to the A cap, we're going to be sending everything else.
I
I
think
think
actually
actually
it's like the Daring.
Daring
and
Worcester are
Booster
staying
gonna go
left
towards
side,
B,
yeah. Yeah, but it looks funny when I say it the other way. Like, give me some red deployments.
Yeah, Wayne is going for like a more balanced approach, like more standard. Gearing going wide with the Des Moines behind it towards A. Moskva going for the standard B island contestant against with an Ohio behind them. Hopefully just gonna sit somewhere on the 4-5 line gap thingy. We have Wagner gearing Minotaur going wide on C. Des Moines, I'm not sure where he's gonna end up just now. He's taking quite an
He's
aggressive
getting
route.
planted on the Sea Cap Island.
Maybe, yeah. And
That
Vermont.
move is getting planted on the sea cap island without a smoke screen near him. There's no way he's going anywhere else.
And Vermont is just going 6-9. This Des Moines path, I think, is pretty dangerous. Like, you can exploit that. With
With
proper
what?
Yes.
opening.
Question though.
Like, not in this game, obviously, because there's nothing here, but like, if you get spotted through the gap and you like yeet an aggressive battleship there, you can get this Des Moines stuck extremely fast.
I watched
Which-
Ydoom against Penta on this map, on this spawn, and this Des Moines position, and there were just 2 battleships raining down hell upon him, and a Moskva radaring through the islands.
I remember
This-
a game many years ago where Rain got 0 pointed in 3 minutes because the Des Moines exploded 30 seconds into the game.
On this
Oh,
map.
that wasn't that like the game where Ivor and me sniped the Des Moines
Yeah,
on the 4-5
yeah.
line?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
On
that
the
was
four- It was on
fun.
the 4 line. It was Evo that just
I-
committed Evo don't.
I feel so bad for him. He got like bousted by a Yamato twice, lost 40k, and then I hit
Yeah.
him for another sit like at 24 kilometers randomly. It was like, what the fuck?
It just exploded. It was just over. Like
Bro,
Rain
initial radars
already
come
just
out.
ulted.
Initial radars
Rain's
come
taking
out.
damage.
Daring and Wooster both spotted in that Moskva radar. Honestly, that's quite a painful experience. So, just let's quickly talk about the slot 1 choices. We brought a Moskva for Rain, and what did we bring for Green? The Vincent? The Vincent, the slot 1 choice. It is, isn't
Yes,
Yes.
Vincent is the slot 1 choice.
It is. Not sure if I agree with it, honestly. I think I like the Moskva on this map just because you get so much coverage of all 3 caps with the radars. Like, it's...
It depends. You can kinda substitute with the Stalin if you really want the 12 km radar, but there's also just a lot of positions where 10 km is enough.
I mean, it is Sheta, so there's a lot of islands to work with, especially with the amount of smoke screens that you have. Haru, double Grosho that you can work with. While all 3 of them still has good firepower to play the game with, so I don't. That could possibly be a very fine choice, in my opinion.
So Rain are going to
My-
discover this this Grozavoy, by the way. You locate it.
Yeah, but he's getting chunked in return, just being bloom spotted here.
I mean, the question here is if Rain recognize that this is going to be a solo Grosha all over again, just like the first
Again.
game. And if they're actually going to push him down and actually get rid of him. Because right now, nobody is trying to cap Charlie. Nobody, they don't know.
12 seconds left on this radar, and the Grozavoy is going to kind of suffer now that he's hit the water.
It takes time before it activates, though. It just means you can't dodge outside of the map.
Radar's off now. He's fast in the gearing, he should be able to just outrun it if he doesn't run into the water again.
As long as the gearing actually, what the gearing needs to do if he wants to cut him off is to push the 7-8 line. Because by now they must have figured out that they don't have anything there because the Ragnar is now Captain
mean-
Charlie and the
I mean,
rotating
the gearing.
is-
Yeah, the gearing is going straight up north. Like he wouldn't do that if he expects something to be there.
Well, he shouldn't be heading straight north. He needs to go like to A7 to cut the Grosherbike off. Because he
I mean-
knows he's slower.
It's going to be quite difficult to change server right now, isn't it? Right, that's it. I'm hilarious, trust me. Anyway, yes.
I'm sorry, my sense of humor is made in China.
Look, A7, EU team,
Yeah.
play on CIS all the time. It's fine, don't worry about it.
I've been away for so long. That is on me for
Man.
not recognizing. I still hate
I-
you for the Seraphice. For context, when Sarah joined Wargaming, Payne came to my Twitch chat and said, was it Twitch or Discord, and said, look, new employee, Sarah, the typical, girl name, Sarah, Sarah, fights with a Phyce. And I was like, huh?
Oh, I like this Vermont movement, by the way, from Wayne.
Yep.
Just going straight to the gap. He can contest B from north, and there's nothing WND can actually do. They don't have anything with anchors on that.
The question
He wants
is
to.
if he's gonna go through B or if he's gonna go up, down, all the way around the 5 line with his.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, well, he's gonna show up behind the Worcester, who's gonna be like, huh?
It's a
Before exploding.
Vermont. Doesn't sneak up on anybody.
Apparently it does.
I mean, he's still full HP, and I don't think he's been seen yet.
He has
still-
been seen at some point in the game.
Right. He's slow though. He's looking for angles.
He's gonna find one like, eventually.
Well, he currently has a very nice angle, staring with his gun straight at an island. They're turning. They're turning.
So Wayne did
interesting. He
realize
doesn't
that
like
they're
that.
getting pushed. I don't like Gang's position right now.
Yeah, he does have to worry about a Vincent, Glue, Des Moines, Haragumo, and Grozavoy all in his bro.
What
There's
I
the
really
Glue
don't
planes.
like though is the Grozhavai on the turn line. He never got chased down. He never got ran down.
That's a lot of
He's-
investment to chase that down. Like, a lot.
I kind of disagree. Like the gearing straight up the 7 line would have allowed Vermont to get behind on the 4 line. You still would have maintained the pizza theorem rule.
Vermont is currently shooting the golden glue, but I think the glue is aware. Yeah.
He knows. He's going for the island anyway, so.
Rogeroy was weighed out by the Moskva. Took a bit of damage, but not too much. Gang is actually repositioning now.
Yeah, he's got turned. Like, the only thing he has to worry about is... Well,
Here they come.
those.
It's gonna be side drop. Oh, he's on a triple fire force the damage con now, so these bombs are gonna land Vents down. I think he missed.
They're gonna land way behind him, it seems.
I mean, there's more.
Yeah.
And he's currently hard spotted getting spammed by a Des Moines from a smoke screen, so.
So
He's
He's
had a
still
nice
not
little
happy.
angle. Nice little angle of the planes flying past me.
Well, here come more. And he's already on
Yeah.
fire again.
Yay.
Didn't do too much, like 5k.
I got a second
Another
fire,
fire, though.
Yeah. I
That's
think
a
Aguirre is
bummer.
probably going to die there.
And he's locked in Worcester radar right now. That consumable mod Worcester coming in clutch. You will also be finding the Vermont and the Red Des Moines of Artorias in there. Like the Des Moines
Yeah.
having to be scammed.
Artorias actually finding a pretty nice position here. Don't think they can actually hit him. They're trying, but
the Worcester-
no
the
ships are
Worcester
connecting.
ship,
They're not connecting. Yeah, he got B.
The island saving, because there is that little lip on the island that allows you to get somewhat safe there. At least with a destroyer, you always were decently able to tuck yourself in there.
There's no Ohio in this.
Safe is relative to the time that you have left on the game.
Vincent is going. I'm not sure where exactly he is going right now.
I think he's,
He's going full
gangbang
broadside
against Moskva.
to...
He is, but he's also kind of getting himself
It's a-
really
I
farm
think
this
he's trying
spot.
to trade that. I think they're trying to. He's trying to force the matter on Moscow to get Grozhavai, Des Moines, Haruguma moving, but that group is pinned by Gearing, the Sheep, Ohio, and others got a new smoke up now as well.
Yep.
Looks like
Versus
everybody else is
Candy.
venturing out there as well. Ohio's creeping forward, Worcester's creeping forward, Dare's creeping forward, Vermont can't creep forward because it's too slow. Conga
But here's the thing. Wayne didn't go for the Grozhavai kill, but the Grozhavai is so far away that like he's gonna take a lot of time to actually get back into towards C. And this time they're actually just leaving the gearing there. And
Yeah,
the gearing
the
has a massive health advantage, so you should just
Yeah.
be able to trade favorably.
But they're also having this minnow here who's not really doing much.
It's an extra raider, I guess.
Yeah.
And every raider like Artorios can free palm something.
Points are still ticking. Currently, there's a fair 80-point lead.
Yeah, there's no higher advantage right now because B is contested by the Ohio.
There
And
is
the
no-
Ohio is spotter planning right now, so Artorios needs to be a bit careful.
As long as he doesn't reverse too far, because remember he's the one contesting as well, so he needs to sit there. He can't go forwards to get a better ballistics. Like at that angle, there's no way that Ohio can poke to Des Moines.
Back to it might be. Never underestimate Ohio's ability to lob something.
That Glue got
Question-
himself kind of
Like he can hit the superstructure to Des Moines and overpen for like 3k damage every now and then, I guess.
where strangers
Malibu
demand
is
spalling
also
damage
going.
back.
versus Ohio here. Going extremely aggressive against the Des Moines, and the Des Moines just kind of just overstayed his welcome here. Spotted
Where is
9
it?
kilometers away from that Ohio.
But WND never actually ran down the Moskva. The St. Vincent is just chilling there, never actually finishing gang off.
Okay, the Moines does D-spot for now, so he might be good for now.
Ooh, as the rush comes in, the Grozovoi, they're taking a big hit. Connie. What shell's coming in from him? That doesn't quite catch him.
So WND does flip B. So at least that's going for them right now. But
I think
like,
Vincent might get
trade-wise,
farmed out. Ragnar's farming him. And
yeah,
Vermont
Vincent's
has
going
the
to be running in
broadside.
here.
that was
Malibu is
disappointing,
getting
sorry.
farmed himself as well. He's like kind of pushed into no man's land right now. He's down damage con already, running his heal. So it depends a lot on how many fires WND is getting started on him now. But he's
Oh,
getting
you remember
shot
that
by
Grozovoi
3
from
people.
earlier?
Yeah, they finally found him again.
Well, more accurately, he found himself. He kind of pushed into the Minotaur.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if WND expected the Minnow to have been the one left over at sea. Like, I mean, of course they must have known the Minnow was there because, you know, Worcester Radar Hydro.
Oh, he was spotting it the entire time.
Exactly.
He knew he was there.
Which means he knows the gearing, the full HP gearing, was probably left on sea because the Worcester never got torped from behind.
Do you think the
RPF.
conversation currently
Oh,
going on
WND's
is...
Des Moines gets spotted again. He's down to 7k. Ohio
Yeah.
missed though.
Is this
They
where
are
we talk
still
about how
running.
Rain have WinCon and they don't have to move, right? WinCon? That's the word the kids are
800
using these days?
HP.
Is he going to collect the torpedo though, this Des Moines? I think
Nope.
he's fine, he's fine.
Is he
Mine
though?
is relative.
Is he though?
Mine is relative.
He doesn't get torpedoed, but I mean,
If-
he should not be spotted, and he has a heal going, so he's not dead yet. I mean,
mean-
he's dead, just not yet.
He has a radar in 5 seconds, but even if he radars the gearing here, like,
never
he
gonna
can't
kill
shoot.
Steve.
Like, he can't shoot. If he shoots, he gets spotted again.
Yep, at this range, yep. The question is he going to try to shoot, or is he going to try to take the escape, or leave the secondaries to memory?
Secondaries.
Let's go! How
the
much
problem-
damage do you think secondaries do?
I think you
1,000?
turn off your
2,000?
secondaries. You turn off your secondaries right now because Vermont's looking for a salvo for you.
Oh, he gets spotted anyways.
Yep, there it is. And
Now
that's
we
game
open up.
over for the Des Moines.
There's HE coming in. Yeah, now he opens up because he knows he's just gonna die here.
He's been opening up for a while.
He's been open up for like 15 seconds, and there he goes.
Good awareness from Sheep to just push so close that the Des Moines can't open up because of Bloom spotting.
So, point situation.
Yeah, Wayne is ahead now. B is just perma-blocked by both teams, basically.
Yeah, there's like a Vermont in there, and a Minotaur in there, and a Worcester in there, and a Daring in there, and an Ohio. Oh, where's the
Also
Worcester?
no- yeah.
Well, the Worcester's finally joined the fight on the Minnow.
Yes. I'm surprised that the Worcester pushed back around there.
I think WNT is definitely feeling the pressure. It's the best of 3, and they're gonna get out if they don't. Grosjean finally smokes up to deny the gearing.
Yeah, Minotaur
Here's
actually needs to be a
double.
bit careful. He's currently running his heal, but if the Vermont doesn't get there fast, he's gonna die.
He needs
Vermont
to slam
fast.
on the reverse button on the Minotaur, otherwise he's gonna expose himself to stuff in front.
Like the
Couldn't use
Glue
that
and the
right
Ohio
now.
and
Yeah,
the
there it is.
Daring.
And the glue inside the lands, and this Minotaur is just dead. And now,
Now-
your Vermont is in a yikes spot. The Vermont has a side on the Wooster as well. Does Wooster have a Citadel today?
Oh, apparently he does. Actually, I think it was all pens. He didn't seem to have much that unhealed.
Yeah. 17k. That was Pence. But that was only back guns. There should be front guns at some point. Well, they're not turned, so maybe the Booster just despots before that happens.
Alright, Artorius' radar comes out. He will be spotting the Daring and the Ohio. I don't think he get any down because, like, islands work both ways. Remember this defensive island we were talking about a while ago? He couldn't shoot over it? Well, he got.
Yeah. The most important part is he is blocking B, and because of that, Rain would be winning right now.
I mean, Rain has a 2.2 HP advantage at the moment, though, and a lot of WD stuff is low with 3 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Gang
we need
managed
to
to get
leverage
out of his
this.
island, by the
Yeah,
way.
the Vincent is down to 1 here. He's holding it
Ohio
currently,
take-
but
oops.
he's just getting slowly farmed out.
And the Moskva's now an island in himself, so they let him get away with that.
Yep.
And the Grosjean is going to get run down by the gearing soon as well, I think.
Well, Grozovoi is now
how-
radar by Moskva.
I think the Haragumo of WND also just ate a massive stab. He's down to 1.2k.
Question
And
is,
he's-
can the blind fire get him?
He's on the.
Yes.
Oh, he
Yep,
does.
he does.
And now the
Yes,
Grozavoy is
that-
also suffering because he's radared by the Moskva.
And not only did Artorias block B, he actually just straight up flipped it.
Are we about to have Ohio on Vermont? No, we're not. Not even...
Grozavoy desperately trying to wiggle himself out of there.
Radar's
I mean, it is very slow shells coming in, though.
He is not spotted
Oh,
anymore.
he collects
100.
one more and two
and-
more.
He does go down, and I think that's it. Yeah.
It was...
W&D ships are just collapsing now everywhere. Just no HP anymore to trade with.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
Gro-
the St. Vincent never ran down the Moskva. And just made,
Oh, you could.
made
You
a
had to-
force.
There was a Vermont. There was a Vermont waiting for him. There was
He had to take the
Moskva's
risk.
guns itself. Was also potential for a lot of Minotaur torps. It was kind of iffy all around.
Well, none of that would have caught him if he just held the W button down.
Maybe he beached on the way around. Maybe that
Like-
was originally his plan.
He had the timing, and as soon as he
Yeah.
decided to not take it,
He didn't commit.
he's just gonna get stuck there and get farmed out.
Exactly.
Staying there is just
Uh,
worse.
Conga line? Question mark.
There goes another daring, but he survives it, and St. Vincent goes down ending the game.
Well then, that was a 2-1 to Rain. Congratulations to them. They will be moving on to the next round, which is, I don't know, is a question mark.
The next round is Penta Wayne.
Are we covering that?
Nope.
What do you mean we're not covering
Nope.
that? What do you mean we're
We're
not
not.
covering that? What do you mean we're not covering that?
Nope.
What do you mean? What do you mean no?
Nope.
Why? Why are we not
Hey.
covering that, Henning?
You let me choose the games, and I
You're a
said I
fucking
avoided
idiot.
Penta.
Why? Why did you
Why?
avoid Penta? You're an idiot.
Are you okay?
I asked you. You didn't answer. It's not my problem.
It is entirely your problem. Like, what is wrong with you, Henning? You're never being trusted with any responsibility ever again. Hang on, I'm gonna ask if I can move to Penta versus Rain. When I'm taking an executive decision. I'm not even fucking joking.
Epic.
I asked I think 4 times if rose picks are okay because I did some things and I'm not happy about that. And you didn't say anything, so I was like, okay, this is how it is.
Unlucky.
What are we casting?
Penta versus Rain.
Go, Penta versus Rain.
Blowing.
Oh, what else do you wanted to cast?
What would be casting? We would be casting WND Oboy otherwise.
We're doing Penta versus Rain. Executive
Bye.
fucking decision. Like, you are not allowed to pick games ever again.
Good.